Thank you very much. Up next we have Addison. Addison is another student at OCAD. Very, very talented readers for the creative writing program tonight, so thank you guys for coming out.
So this piece is called If I Could Remember You. It is based off of a toxic relationship that I went through, which that is a little bit of a content warning. Shout out to writing, that helped me get through that experience, and now out the other side. So, this was one of the pieces that came from that experience and going through it and coming out the other side. If I could remember you, I would tie ribbons to my ghosts so they never forget what haunts them. I would say, that's the spirit, like a joke, but they would never be around again to understand how I could possibly laugh at any of this. If I could remember you, then my piano keys would break under the weight of the healing I never prepared them for. I tell them it's therapeutic, they tell me it's 3 a.m. If I could remember you, then the sky would bully me every year on your birthday like you penciled it into its calendar and paid for the visit. Thunderstorms have odd timing like that. If I could remember you, I would pour sugar into my mother's hands and lie to her about cat claws, like she had no part in making me. If I could remember you, then I'd never wear braids again and push away instincts to vomit out curse words onto the men that call me cute. If I could remember you, I wouldn't know what to do when I win in life because you taught me it always meant that you were losing and I shouldn't have tried to play the game anyways. If I could remember you, then I wouldn't know what was a game and what was real. If I could remember you, then my bed sheets would be made of spiders with tendrils that weave through dreams and wrap around limbs with barbed reminders. If I could remember you, I wouldn't want to, so I don't. I will learn to love in a way that doesn't almost kill me. And I will learn that everything is never one thing, so don't ask me to repeat this. I've forgotten everything I just said.
Very, very much. Thank you. It's such a powerful word. You're an incredibly talented writer. Thank you. So up next is Liam, and I just want to say, Liam, okay, so when you came in, there was a page of notes that just said like who needed to pick up copies and whatever. And under Liam, I just wrote baby girl, yes. And they were like, what does BBG mean? I forgot to get rid of that, sorry. So Liam's an incredibly talented writer and an amazing performer, and just overall, everybody loves him. So thank you so much, Liam, for reading tonight.
Thank you so much for your kind words to me. I don't know, I was told last time I was the mascot of the creative writing program. I don't know how that happened. I don't even have a costume. But I thought I'd be reading the second half. I'm totally caught by unawares by this. But let me just...
I kind of told him.
Like, you will do it. Sorry, maybe just give me a moment. Okay. This is a poem I wrote for kind of like just one Sunday. It was for it was kind of a response to something I saw in the news, and it kind of came to me. It was one of those days where you wake up early in the morning and you're like, don't know what to do with yourself. This is a poem called The Clowns Took Sunday Off. This just in, the clowns took Sunday off. The clowns took Sunday off, and they took with them their jokes. The clowns took with them their flamboyant dancing, their honking shoes. They took with them their long steps that take up city space and sidewalk parking. The clowns took their cars that hold 1 to 40 other clowns and left the space. If the clowns were in space at the time, they used their guitars to paddle back home from the great gig in the sky. The clowns took party tricks like cheating at blackjack or beer pong and stacked those cup/cards back into cup/cardboard. The clowns took down tinted lights that blush like lovers in each other's arms, or the sky bloodlet by sunset. The clowns took away the songs. They took away the radio jams. They took away the game shows, the rhyming melodies. You turn on the radio and hear only static, and occasionally long explanatory ads. Yes, there are still ads, just not those ones. You know the ones. The ones that leave a brainworm in your brain soup. Those ones. The ones that never convince you to actually purchase a product or even look up the name. But you would turn it on or hum the tune at work, and coworkers would become co-friends over recognition, shared recognition. The clowns, of course. The clowns took Sunday off its rockers and told it to dance. But that was before. The clowns took Sunday off to strike. But not the ones you see on the field at Diamonds, though, which, by the way, the clowns refuse to take the field today, too. Stadiums filled with spectators and the specter of spectacle. Green fields with white stripes that lead to nothing with nobody on it. You would hear it on the news. The clowns are responsible. The clowns are ungrateful. But there are clowns that work there too. There are clowns that work there as well. You turn on the television and at the desk there is nobody. You turn on the television, the graphics show nothing. But the occasional strolling of stock prices in flux. There is no brunch today either. Or lunch, dinner, or midnight cafe. The clowns are not at their tills today. The clowns have abandoned their posts as hosts. The clowns now decided not to perform and left it in your hands this Sunday. When the clowns return, I think I will ask them to stay, but perhaps this time not for the same pay. That was breaking news.
Next, we have a piece that was contributed to issue 9 called Ladybugs by Nora Russell. If you're ready.
Hi everyone. Does anyone know what I'm wearing today? Does this look familiar to anyone? Someone knows. This is a traditional Kurdish garment. We call it Kasi Kurdi, which means Kurdish clothes. And it is dedicated to my homeland and my mother's homeland. This past few months have been very hard on me, and I had to overcome obstacles that I never thought I'd have to overcome again. And just thinking about these ladybugs and where my heart fully lies just make me feel more at peace again. And I will be sharing that with you today. My heart lies where the ladybugs live. It beats with their buzz and it lulls beneath flutters. The soil, soft and damp, long grass tickling lungs as dewdrops, like the soft brain my heart regrets its connection to. The picnic it snuck away from is a distant thing. So are the sharp, circular sandburrs tearing the hems of sparkling lilac dresses. The deer carcass it tried to ignore, but the water split into ladybug-colored streams allures it. The town far in the distance, chestnut clay walls standing strong and uninhabited. The silver mosque on the green hill, called to prayer 5 times a day. My heart lies where the ladybug lives,
where I can gossip with worshippers gathered in long garments and smiles, where I can simmer with songs played by chipped, copious cars ready to sunbathe, where I can laugh with the innocent feet pounding against the mush, where I can smile when the same innocents fall in love, when they become the wide-eyed malignant, where it can mourn when its nutrients provide for these forever fields. My heart lies where the ladybugs live, under the stoic monumental mountains and blue azure skies, and in the middle of the greenery that stretches for eternity, where time no longer exists. Can you see it? The crimson rock with a tiny black dot in the middle right. It is not corrupted yet. It is still 9 years old and mesmerized by the flying spots of red and black, by the gentle tip-tap tips of their smaller feminine feet, by its curiosity and reverence. It is still hypnotized by how much love an insignificant ladybug can carry. Their friendship is all it knows. Their kisses are all it can feel. Their touch, all it has to reference life by. My heart lies where the ladybugs live, and it will stay there until my mother lies there too, and my grandmother, my sister, my cousins, and my father. My heart lies where the ladybugs live, and I dream of the day where I can too.
Thank you so much. So we are going to take a quick break right now. We will be back for some more readings at about 9:10, 9:15. So if you want to, there are some spots still available to read, so if you want to sign up, find Sophie. She's waving her hand right there. Everyone's pointing at her. If you want to, and you haven't already, you can find Sophie. And yeah, thank you so much, and just take some time to chat, grab a drink, grab some food, and I'll see you back at 9:15. Thank you.